Aloha Big Wave Trading family. Following Thursday's session, the market looks pretty much fine overall. The Russell 2000 led following Thursday's session. It was the best index on the day. It was nice to see that up while the other indexes were down. Volume was up slightly higher on the NYSE and on the NASDAQ, but as you can see, volume remains below average. NASDAQ overall, its intraday pattern was pretty solid. The S&P 500, as long as it doesn't break below these August lows, dips are to be bought as far as I'm concerned. If we break the August lows, and obviously the new long positions, they'll start triggering their stops and we'll start raising stops. But in quite a, I thought, pretty amazing fashion today, I only had one stock trigger a sell stop intraday, and that's the new long position in TCMD. No real surprise there. BOP was already moving in the opposite direction. But besides TCMD, there were 0 sell stops triggered in any of my long positions that I'm holding. LABD hit 2 trailing profit stops. I moved one higher to the low a day. Yep, following yesterday's session, had one here, closed below it, but I still have one left here. That gets raised up to this low a day here. But besides LABD and TCMD, everything worked on a day when the S&P 500 was down 0.23%. So pretty solid session. And on top of that, a lot of long signals again. 4 high quality long signals, 3 speculative quality signals. I'm just going to go over the high quality long signals in the video lesson. Platinum members, you can go check out the new positions page for the speculative positions and see the setups there. But let's get started off with the higher quality 2 names. NSIT. NSIT is a CanSlim quality stock, was not in any other scan. I've tried this as a bounce play here, and I can't, right here, would have been right here too. This one failed, this one failed. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again. It doesn't say at first you don't try and then try again. This one should work. Now, the last time this happened to me was Wage. Wage, I attempted a bounce attempt. I can't remember, but I believe it might have been here. Failed. I believe I tried it again here, it failed, and then I tried it again here, and it worked before then ultimately failing. So hopefully this one doesn't fail like Wage did the third time around, but with it being a higher quality stock, I'm hoping I can at least get this thing to move back to the 250-day moving average, then these highs, followed by the May highs right here. But I want to get long NSIT, 2% of my account capital, which I do not have. My cash account, like I said, TCMD and LABD, those were not large positions already because I'm already fully invested, and whatever cash I raised there, that's all I have for the new long position. Now HCLP, which I'll go over later, I can't purchase in the cash account because Interactive Brokers doesn't allow it because it's my IRA account, my retirement account, but it does allow it in the margin account, so I'm good there. And in my margin account, I'm fully maxed out there, so it's just buying power and margin that I'm working with. So while this is a 2% long signal NSIT, I will have nowhere near that of my capital placed in it. But if you are underinvested here, you know, you might want to start trying to play catch up before the market has a fall through day, because by the time that normally comes, we've already made a V-shaped rally so hard off the lows that now we're all playing catch up. So this is a pretty good signal. Want to get long, limit order 38.49. There's only one cut loss area. The lows here, 37.91. Same low a day the past 2 sessions. It breaks below 37.91. There is no other support to use. So NSIT either bounces immediately or you lose right around 1.3%. And that's not too bad to make a potential 16% move. Once again, we're looking at that more than 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio with a less than 5% inherent risk. NSIT has it. NOVT, CanSlim quality stock. I want to look at the longer term uptrend of this stock. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful uptrend, and it holds its 50-day moving average extremely well. Holds it so well it can't even retest it. Finally has been retesting it. Kind of an ascending flat base pattern. I don't like that it doesn't have bullish looking BOP, but I just recently went long SQ for the same reason, and its BOP is starting to turn. Maybe the same will happen with NOVT. They are both high quality CanSlim long positions, and that's the biggest reason to get long these stocks here, because high quality stocks that hold up the best whenever markets are weak, if and when those markets turn higher, these should be the stocks that lead. So NOVT, 2% of my account capital in this one if I wasn't fully invested already. It was not confirmed in any side scan. Want to get long, limit order 38.15. First cut loss level, this low right here, 36.90. Final cut loss level, this low right here, 36.05. And then there's two speculative quality long positions. PRTK, I know that that looks like an earnings winner. By the way, for NOVT, just really quick, sorry, had to backtrack. Risk about 5%, okay? So I just want to show everybody risk about 4 to 5% if we're wrong. And let's say that we get any part of this uptrend here. Let me just even start here. That's a 60% move. Once again, over 5 to 1. And then let's even do just this last leg right here. 25 to 5, that's over 4 to 1, 4.5 to 1% reward risk ratio with a 4.5% pullback. And overall, if we use the two stops, we'll only be risking about 2.25%. So the reward risk ratio, once again, just like NSIT, is really good. PRTK, I know it looks like an earnings winner, but it isn't. There's been rumors that they're looking to sell, and it's a higher quality biotech, hence why it's not priced below $10 a share. So nice gap up, close higher than where it opened. The very next session, we pulled back, tried to retest the low, didn't quite do it, and we closed higher than the session before and higher than the open, closing in the upper portion of the range on above average volume with BOP holding that max green level. Very, very solid. Want to get long? PRTK, no chasing because it's extended from its 20-day moving average at the close, 24.70. First cut loss, 23.70 here. Moves below here, out half. Final cut loss, 23.30. Moves below there, I'm out all. If this was an earnings winner, this would be my first cut loss, 23.30. Excuse me. This would be my second cut loss, the high day, 21.20. But because this is a rumor that this company is looking to sell itself, and it's a higher quality biotech, I'm going to keep tighter stops just because it's not the kind of catalyst that I'm used to. But it's got the look of an earnings winner. And a recent long position that was an earnings winner that had that similar look is still working right now, EXTR. So notice how it was green before, then red, but green again. PRTK, very similar. Green before, red, green again. Hopefully it'll act like EXTR. And the final long, HCLP. So while NSIT, RSI didn't quite make oversold, but it is bouncing just above the oversold 30 line RSI 14. Stockcharts.com, you can see that. And while its MACD is curling off the lows, confirming the bounce and turn in RSI, HCLP actually is curling, its RSI is actually curling right off the 30 oversold level, curling higher off those lows. And the MACD line, not shown in this chart, but you can see in stockcharts.com, as you can see the lows here in June, July, late July, August, later August, the MACD line during that time is moving like this. Follow the arrow. That's called positive divergence. And with the curl in RSI, my BOP indicator maxed out green, the above average volume, the pocket pivot point signal, the bullish candle, HCLP is an easy bounce attempt. But it was only one scan, so just like PRTK, first off, I think I forgot to mention that PRTK would normally have been a 1% account capital because it was only my price volume BOP surge scan, but since it's extended from the 20-day moving average, it's only 0.5% of my account capital if I wasn't fully maxed out. HCLP was in that same price volume BOP scan, but it's not extended, so it is 1%. Want to get long? HCLP, limit order, 780, the high day. First cut loss, 750, the lows right here. Final cut loss, and the only other logical cut loss level, 725. So it's pretty clear cut, which ACLP, oversold bounce, NSIT, oversold bounce, NOVT, continuation breakout pattern, PRTK. Looks like an earnings winner, but it's trying to sell itself catalyst. Gap up, hopefully, and run. All right, everybody. I will see you in the chat room on Friday. Great luck in your personal trading. Aloha.